Hey, Bob.
Hello and welcome to Schnozzcast, episode 103 for Saturday, December 12th, 2020. This is Bob. To my left at the end of the table, Mr. Nicholas Bader.
Oh, good evening, everybody. To my left is Mr. Cory Schnozzcast.
Oh, hey. To my left is the Miss Danielle Finn.
Hello. I know.
The Miss Danielle.
Oh, I guess so. And our special guest today, all the way across the other side of the table, Miss Alena.
Hi.
Oh, man, we're going to have to just get right up on top of that.
It's like a mouse on helium.
Thank you for joining us. Hopefully everyone's doing well. If this is your first time to the podcast, thank you for joining us. If you want to catch us on audio, you can stream us on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio, and everywhere where you can get a goddamn podcast. You can also follow us on social media, on Instagram at Schnozzcast, on Facebook at Schnozzcast1, that's the number one, and on YouTube at Schnozzcast Space Podcast. And that's the end.
All right. So we can go home?
Good night, everybody.
Great cast.
Great
your
episode.
waiters.
Great episode.
Hey, Cory, do you remember episode 101, so many weeks ago, where I was telling the story about the Chinese throwing star?
Please tell me you found it.
I did.
Can we throw it right now?
I thought your dad threw it away.
No. I said Hirono gave me a couple of things as keepsakes from...
Nick said that, not me.
Okay.
What?
Well, when you said about his dad throwing it away, I thought your dad threw it away in the airport.
Yeah, no, but I said he gave me a headband that I thought
Oh,
I
you
had.
found the headband.
I did find the headband.
Oh, you've never used it?
Well, I don't know if you use a headband as much as you might wear it, but I've never worn it. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think you should.
That's why I brought it. You guys keep talking.
Once again, this is an audio podcast.
Yeah.
This is going to be very interesting.
Oh, yeah, this is... You guys are going to have to give us a break.
There's
because
no way this doesn't go great.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
You don't have to put it on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it on.
Wait, hang on, though. Does that actually fit your head? It looked like it wasn't even going to tie.
Yes. Dude, this is like 4 feet long.
Yeah, but look at your head.
I was going to say your head. I would say prove that you can tie.
I think you should wear it.
There you go. Okay, put your headphones on. There we go. All right, perfect. Now let's continue.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta see this. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
If it looks really stupid, I'm gonna be take it out.
No, it looks
It
good.
looks amazing. Hirono would be very offended.
Apparently, Bob Yulson just left the room, so... And he took all the fun with him.
Anyway, yeah, I was real happy that I found this.
Well, thanks for bringing that and showing us and then not wearing it.
Yeah, no problem.
Short-lived. All right.
That's fine. Hey, so we have a lot of things to get to today, so let's get into booze news, sir. Do you have? You remember the button?
Yeah, I do.
There we go.
And now it's time for booze news.
I've got a couple, Cory, but I don't have to read them all. Do you have anything?
I do.
You want to go first?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. I wanted to read. So there's an article here off of Apple News called 8 Reasons You Should Never Drink Fireball. I want to see if my male counterparts in the podcast here can guess how many of the 8 reasons you can guess.
How many we can guess?
Yes. Accurately guess. This is not a scientific study. This is more of like a BuzzFeed type.
Oh, okay.
So,
My guess is going to be it tastes the same coming back up.
okay.
I was going to say vomit is obviously a side effect of it.
Okay. That's it?
Come on, Cory. That's all you got?
There's 8 of these things.
Terrible hangover.
Okay.
Am I the only one guessing these?
Too sugary.
Okay. All
Lots
right,
of calories.
We can stop it right there. Number 1 is it tastes like Red Hot soaked in water.
That's amazing.
Do you find that to be true?
I mean, I wouldn't say
Yes,
water.
a true story.
Okay. They have the worst recipe ideas with even worse names. And they're quoting here: Kickballs, Hot Nuts, the Man Mosa, and Dragonade.
Oh, and Angry Balls.
And Angry Balls, which actually I don't mind that one.
Angry Balls is good.
It's always ordered by the D-bags at the bar.
Well,
I am slightly offended by that statement.
I didn't write this article. Sorry, but it's whiskey with an E, not whiskey, W-H-I-S-K-Y.
Oh, it's because it's not whiskey.
It's weak as hell, number 5 at 66 proof. It always leads to terrible decisions. It will give you the worst hangover, Cory. And it used to contain a chemical used in antifreeze.
used to.
Used to, yeah. They had to take it out. FDA made them take it out.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I've successfully frozen it, so it's not in there.
Propylene glycol, I think is what it was.
Oh, yeah. That's not good because you can kill people with that.
Yeah. They temporarily halted sales of Fireball in Norway, Sweden, and Finland. And Fireball called it a small recipe-related compliance issue.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah,
That's
propylene.
number 5.
What's number 5?
Weak as hell, 66 proof.
Is that why you guys drank so much of it?
Who the fuck invited her?
We actually.
No, hold on. That's an interesting. Let's see where she's going with that.
I think that's all she had.
It sounded
it?
like you guys drank a lot of it yesterday.
Well, it sounds like somebody wants to have some sort of a competition with what we did. We will go toe to toe with our weak drinking alcohol. I do remember her having a couple and having the giggles and being pretty tipsy before. So
It happens.
I don't really know how to respond to that. We literally just sat here before the podcast telling stories about how much we drank of it, and now she's sort of questioning why.
yeah,
Well, it makes sense.
She's
She's
kinda-
so much of it gone.
she's kind of saying, "Well,
Right.
why didn't you drink more?"
See,
No,
so
you had to drink more to have
she's
the
saying-
100% proof.
I think you're calling into question what we're drinking and why.
What are you
No.
drinking that's 100% proof?
I was gonna say Fireball 66. Dr. McGillicuddy's is only 30.
Yeah, and we had some of that last night too.
Oh
Well,
no, we
I
had
would-
a fifth of that last night. We didn't have some of it.
I
But that
wasn't
really
trying
only
to.
equals half of a fifth of Fireball, right?
Yeah.
So
McGill, that's probably where the headache came from because I don't get headaches
Yeah.
the next day from Fireball.
yeah, it's very syrupy, sickly sweet.
It's like almost congealed.
Oh, there's that Fireball from last night.
Yeah.
Coming back up.
All right, Cory, what do you got?
You guys will be very, very happy to know that Funko is finally letting people build their own custom figures.
Build them or
Wait,
like
are we in the
purchase
Funko
them?
This now, or are we?
No.
No,
Come on, man.
Okay.
This is booze news, Nick.
Look how angry he is.
So basically,
Only Funkos get him angry.
at what point is every different segment of the podcast going to be related to Funko?
Slowly but surely.
And for my pick of the week, there's a James Cameron Funko that I think you guys should go out and buy. And also for the gentleman's agreement assignment, I want to assign you guys this documentary on Funko.
Okay, so how much does it cost, and did you already order it?
Best part is it's only $25.
So you already ordered one.
You cannot order them. You actually have to go to their store in Everett, Washington. So what I need to do.
No, we're not taking a road trip, and you're not asking Todd Dillon.
Yes, I am.
No.
asking Todd.
Do not send him to something like that.
Todd, buddy, I need you. If anything, we can come out and get the figurines ourselves. But
Figurines?
we'll need a spot to stay, Todd.
Okay, hold on.
So let me know how far Everett is from you.
This is what he bought me. I don't like them, and he thought he would purchase me one.
But it's a friend's one, so Nick has to like it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Chandler with all of?
No, that's
Oh, it's
Joey with all
of
Chandler's clothes.
See, you got it.
Could I be wearing any more clothes? Remember? Yeah. So this is what he does. He's like a drug dealer. If it's too expensive, or the kids don't like it, or they've never had it before, he goes, "Yeah, the first one's on the house." And he thinks that I'm gonna catch this disease that he has.
Oh, I know you will.
Can you imagine how shitty that car ride would be with Cory driving us all the way out to Everett, Washington?
Oh my God.
We are not driving. You know
Road
how far
trip.
No. You know how far of a drive that is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I wish Todd was available to take a call right now because I really.
And it would have to be in the wintertime because
Try.
when we
He's in Seattle, right?
he picked us up to go to fucking Chicago, and it was like 104 outside, and he had
It said the car was 106.
yeah. I'm sorry, in the back were his giant glass window that was just baking down his black interior car, and the air was, it wasn't blasting out like a brand new vehicle.
It was on him.
But the stuff that was coming out,
Yeah.
I looked up, she is like got a blanket and she's basically wearing bikini bottoms.
Those are neither one of those statements are true.
She was wearing these jeans that were about this big, jean shorts. And she was like, I'm cold. So she keeps fucking turning it down.
No, I closed
Bob
my
and I were literally
vents.
sweating.
Get the
Like,
story
sweat
right.
was coming down our faces. I looked over. Cory had 3 vents pointed at his legs. 1, 2, 3, and she kept turning it down. And I'm like,
You know how when you were a kid, remember when you were a kid and you would go on the car rides with your parents and there either was no air conditioning back there or they wouldn't turn it on? And you get that kind of kid like where it's so high, you're like, I can't. You're just like alternating states of consciousness. You're like, I can't cope with what I'm experiencing now. That's what it was like.
It was as if we were in the desert, malnourished, and we were slowly dropping off one by one because I looked over and Bob had gone completely unconscious. He literally had like some sort of heat stroke. He was sitting there with his face like against the window, and all of a sudden he opens the window and it just rained. So it was like 104 and humid, and all the air, of course, now the little air we had was being pulled from the vents because of the vacuum effect and whizzed by his face because he's got his window cracked. So he's.
Yep.
But the rest of us
so good.
are now devoid of any air, and it's humid coming in, and he's like, ooh, like a dog with his face up to the thing, and I'm like, shut the fucking window, Bob! And I've got now outside air coming through his speaker against my leg, and I'm like, fucking, he's like, dude, I can't. It's too hot. I'm like, I know, I'm hot.
Man for himself.
I'm hot too. I'm like, fucking turn it, close it. And then I looked over like 5 minutes later, and he's like, it's just Bobby. He falls asleep. Oh my God, it was horrible. They say misery loves company, but it was fucking. I looked up, and then I saw him turn it down a couple times because his little fucking milk bones were getting cold.
My balls are cold.
There was no vents in the back. I was like, "You motherfucker, turn that fucking shit back on." He's like, "That's cold." Oh God.
So Joe said he would drive us as long as we fit in the back of his van.
Oh, with all that stew rolling around the back?
Yeah.
All the stew you can eat for
Talk about never being seen again.
for 2,500 miles.
So, and Everett is only 31 minutes away from Seattle.
Okay.
So we will definitely have to take a trip out to Todd's house.
Yeah. I mean, I could try to get him on the phone right now if you want me to.
I mean, if you can, it's totally up to you.
I can do whatever I want, Cory.
Well, I don't know why you asked then. Whose
Yeah.
fucking podcast is it, Bob?
Ours.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Damn it.
Maybe you just text them instead of cold calling people on the live on air.
Nothing
podcast.
is better, sir, than cold calling someone on a podcast.
Oh, he didn't answer.
People love that.
Let's leave him a voicemail.
Hey, Todd.
This is the Schnozzcast.
I just booked a flight. See you tomorrow, buddy.
So, can you do it on their website or what, Cory?
No, you actually have to go there and do it.
Oh, that's right.
You have to go in person.
Come on, Todd.
Hello. And thank you for calling Movie Phone.
Hello, you've reached the...
Oh, sent to voicemail.
Sent to voicemail. Now,
Sent to voicemail.
Off to a good start,
it
Todd.
makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, let's not do that again. He's probably shitting.
No. Todd Dillon is not above taking it.
I was going to say, he definitely would have taken that
Yeah.
that call if he was on the show.
Yeah. What's that? You need me to go to the Funko store? Everett, you said?
Joe wants to know if you can call him.
I could. Of course I could. He doesn't live in Everett, Washington. Why would I call him?
I don't know. That's what he commented. What about me? Call me, you bastard.
Call me, you bastard. Okay. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Alena, welcome to the Schnozzcast.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Do you have anything more on that? Or
No, that's just the exciting news in itself.
okay.
So off to Washington we go at some point.
Okay. Only last article I had comes from Scotland, where they have something called the gritter tracker, and a gritter
Of course.
in Scotland are the plows that and the salt trucks.
If Danielle had one, she'd have a glitter gritter.
I like the sound of that.
Look at her. Look at her cup.
This one's Gina's, but mine does look like this.
Yeah.
So you can go online and go to Scotland's gritter tracker to see the location of all of their trucks. And the awesome part is that they have named every one of the trucks in their fleet.
Oh, okay.
You have Mr. Plow,
Oh wow, that took him a while to come up with that one.
Gangsta Granny Gritter, and Snow Destroyer.
Is there a Plowy McPlow face?
There is not, but there's a For Your Ice Only. There's also for the salt trucks. There's a Spready Mercury.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was good. All right, sir.
Yes.
I do have a killer robot.
Okay.
Okay, that
Of course you do.
Yeah.
help me out.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Can-
What? Totally worth it. So for Killer Robot this week, French Army from CNN. French Army gets ethical go-ahead for bionic soldiers. This is horrifying.
Oh, no.
Number one, because it's France. And number two,
Because you're terrified of robots.
yes, French robots. Even worse.
You won't be able to understand them.
So they now have permission to develop augmented soldiers following a report from a military ethics committee. The report considers medical treatments, prosthetics, and implants that could improve physical, cognitive, perceptive, and psychological capacities and could allow for location tracking or connectivity with weapon systems and other soldiers.
That's Bob.
Fucking terrifying. And they're all speaking French on top of it. I mean, this is my worst nightmare.
I thought you loved French.
Not when they're attacking me. When they're serving me, if they're serving me Merlot sitting on a cafe on the Champs-Élysées, that's great.
What if
But
it's
now
a candelabra singing a song?
Love that too. Love that too. The committee said that France needs to maintain operational superiority of its armed forces in a challenging strategic context. When was the last time we heard from the French army? In any
World
fashion?
War One.
Yeah, I don't get
The
it.
French they're not very intimidating.
I think this is their bid to become intimidating.
Well, yeah, people are scared of robots.
French-speaking robots on top of it. Come on now. What the fuck? U.S. military is spending millions on an advanced implant that would allow a human brain to communicate directly with computers, but at least they'd speak English. God damn it.
They'd allow human brain?
Yeah.
I think you missed orders.
Did I say? What did I
You
say?
just said they would allow human brain.
I'm reading directly the article.
I would think an A in there would a human brain.
I think I said a human
No,
brain.
you didn't. You just said human brain.
They need human brain.
Human brain, talk to a computer. All right, Cory. Do you have a Funko This on top of the Funko This booze news?
Come on.
I think we know the answer to that, but
Give me a break.
I think you do know the answer to it.
well, here we go. This is where Nick's going to take out a book and just start reading. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Okay, so while Corey's thinking about his Funko, we're going to do an existential question of the week.
Well, no, because I have the Funko. So
Okay, that's fine. So we're going to do an existential question of the week.
don't mix the segments.
Oh, that's right. He's got to press a button.
Yeah,
for a
well-
back-flipping picture or something.
What the fuck is that?
You don't recognize what that is?
It's Dwight as an elf.
I guess. I mean, I think I've seen the episode, but it's just an ugly looking toy.
It's Dwight.
I mean, I guess that means I'm calling Dwight an ugly looking person, but.
And it's a Christmas Funko, so you guys are welcome.
Okay.
20 more to come.
Wonderful.
There's one in transit. It got lost in the mail.
Alena, do you have any dolls? I mean, Funkos?
No, I do not.
No?
None.
Okay.
None.
Would you like
We
one?
can have to say we can change that.
Yeah. We'll have one for you next time you come.
That's what I should do. I should have
What's
a
that?
bunch of Funkos ready to go to give away as prizes to guests.
We want people to keep coming.
Yeah,
though.
no one would come back.
Yeah, they would.
All right. That's number 905 in the Office collection,
Yes.
but it's
Which-
not in the Christmas collection.
No, we have it in our Christmas collection, but it's not part of their
Just out of curiosity, how many Christmas Funkos do you have?
8? Will be 9?
Well, I wouldn't count. I mean, the Olaf ones aren't technically Christmas ones.
Yeah, I'd say altogether 9.
Okay.
I would count them as Christmas
Okay.
ones.
Okay. Nick?
All right. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, an existential question of the week. So we're going to go around. We're going to ask this question. You have to answer it. Okay. It's nothing too horrible. So this week is going to be, if you had to name your single worst fear, what would it be and why? So, Cory, single worst fear.
I thought you were starting with her.
And
Yeah.
no, I'm giving her a break. I'm giving her a break.
We look directly at her, though.
She's
I
new.
legitimately thought you were
She's
saying
new. It's an audio podcast. They
That's
can't
fine.
see that. And you can't, Cory, you can't say being on time
Why would that be a fear?
because you never are.
He doesn't fear it. He just can't do it. I love you. But
That's hilarious.
Apparently, December is the brutal honesty month for Danielle Finn.
So worst fear, Cory.
I don't know, like legitimate fear or
It can be irrational.
that's a really good question. I really don't know offhand, to be honest with you.
Well, you're probably just not afraid of anything.
Okay, you got to come up with something, man.
It would got to be, isn't it heights?
I mean, I don't like heights, but that's not like a big fear of mine.
Cory, you start getting shorter as you walk over to an edge of a building.
Yeah, but it's not something I encounter and think about every day.
Your legs buckle.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone strapped you onto the wing of an airplane and took off, would you be terrified?
No, I'd be all right with that because you're strapped in.
Yeah, that you would be okay.
I would.
He actually used to tell me that I wasn't allowed to walk behind him while he was near the edge of a building.
Yeah, because it's people like that do some stupid shit.
Well, there's your fear. Your fear is Nick pushing you off of a building.
Yeah,
But it's not something I walk around every day thinking about. Like,
If you're on a building and he's behind
But
you.
your worst fear doesn't have to be something you, just dwell on every day of your life. It's just something that terrifies you.
I don't know. I guess heights, then sure. We can go with that.
Always bringing the funny, Cory Selesky. How about you, Danielle?
If Costco was closed.
no.
Maybe we should have just done this segment where Nick guessed what everybody's worst fear is.
I think I like that one better.
Yeah.
It might come down to it. I mean, over there, there's
Being
nothing
too
coming
cold
back.
without blankets in his basement.
I don't know. I mean, I'm like really afraid of bees, but I am.
That's probably if you were playing Family Feud and the question was, that'd probably be in the top 3.
Bees?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
A lot
of people hate bees.
More
Bees,
so than
wasps.
squirrels?
I can
Not
always
scared of
I can always tell when there's a bee around my mom, or even if I'm not in the same room or vicinity, if there's a bee around my mom or my neighbor Pam, because they make a loud noise. And when I'm in my backyard doing something and I hear Pam next door, I just start laughing. I go, another bee, Pam? Yell.
What kind of bees make that noise?
Oh no, it was her, not the bee. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. The bees they apparently don't like that noise, so they go away once you start making it.
I was going to say, does that work?
I don't know. I'm never there, but it gives me a good chuckle. So I'll go over there and say, "Bees, Pam." Oh my goodness, it was in my hair and everything. And Lord Jesus. All right, so bees. How about you, Bob?
I think I'd have to say falling.
Like,
Yeah. I've had nightmares about that.
like just from like a standing position.
No,
You do a lot of that here.
No, from a
high position.
you know how your friends will go like, "Hey, skydiving, we should do that," and you go, "No, we should not. I will never do that." And they go, "Whoa, you're afraid of heights?" They go, "No, I could be up in the plane. That's fine. I could be standing at the door, but the thought of falling out of the plane."
So you're
Terrifying.
are you equating it to the falling dream?
Yes, which I've had.
Do you know what that is?
Well, it's a nightmare. Number one. Number two, no, I don't.
People have the falling dream when your body's not getting enough sleep. So your body tries to advance the stage, kind of like waiting for a car to like warm up, but instead just putting the key in and slamming on the gas, which is probably not good for the car. So it's not good for your body. So your body is trying to rush its way into REM sleep, and it throws off your equilibrium, and you feel like you're falling. So that's why people have that falling dream. So if you're having that a lot, you should probably get more sleep.
Well, probably not anymore. When I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I did.
So falling.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Alena?
Grates.
What?
Grates. Like on the sidewalk.
Oh yeah, I don't step on
I
those
thought
either.
she was saying grapes or.
I thought she said grades. I
thought she was
talking
talking about
school.
I thought she was talking about that Scottish thing Bob was talking
You
about.
got to slide closer to that microphone. Away.
So great. So like a city grate, like walking on like a sewer grate.
Yeah.
Why? They're really
It's
little
just gonna
holes.
fall in at any time. If they have
I'm
it.
so glad I'm not the only person that thinks that because I will
No, you
avoid
had
them
your
at all
turn.
costs.
Stop it.
No.
You already had your turn.
I'm
You
agreeing
said
with
bees.
her.
Now imagine if you were standing on one and a bunch of bees came out of it.
Oh, yeah, that was my worst nightmare. But I would
But
never.
I don't walk around them, so you can walk around.
I
it
would
with-
never be standing on one of them. 'Cause
No?
I walk around them.
I always feel like the squiggly line ones, like women in high heels would fall into that.
Probably.
Like, because it's
But
just not
She's talking about like falling through it completely, not like getting your heel stuck in it.
right. I don't know. I step on them all the time.
Yeah.
So you don't do like the Marilyn Monroe thing over the
Nope.
where the air's coming up? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Sewer grates.
Wow.
Okay. Mine is
Please say sewer grates.
no, mine is
Being in a sewer and someone walking over it.
shipwrecked at sea. Like
Okay.
boat going down, having to be in the water. Fuck that.
You find yourself in that situation a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, that would be terrifying though.
No, like
You
on a
just- you're
boat
just
out at
assuming.
sea.
But you've never been in that situation in your life,
I've never been shipwrecked or anything like that.
or
But
like been in a boat and have someone go like, "I think we're gonna drown and
No.
we're gonna go down." Oh my god! I'm just kidding, man.
no,
Like nothing has. Well,
No.
Where do you think this fear comes from?
because there are fucking beasts that can eat you swimming below your feet that you can't see. That's where it comes from. And just being preyed upon like food, like no. Like I can run from a bear. You're just kind of waiting.
I'd like to test
Hold
that
on.
theory.
Yeah, you can't. Right.
I'd love to test that theory.
Where are these slow bears that you're
It's really, I
encountering?
think it's really funny that one of the things that my friends would love is to test the theory to see if I can run from a bear.
Well, that's not your worst fear. I feel like
Oh,
you'd be all up
guys,
for a bear race.
I didn't get you anything. Whatever. You guys fuck yourselves.
Wow.
All right. Existential question went well again.
Jesus. Okay.
So a little friends trivia, Corey.
Sure, we can do that.
You sound like Christopher Lloyd in Back to the Future there just for a second. Oh, okay.
Great Scott.
I don't know.
All right.
All right, here we go. So, Alena, we do.
Alena.
Alena, sorry. We do Friends Trivia as probably every week, and this is Nick's forte. So he's going to get to take center stage here, which he's really happy about.
No, because I'll probably get red or something or blue and fuck it all up.
But you are holding the dice, so
Red.
I can't even rig it in his own favor. I'm not sure how that happened.
No.
All right. First question. According to Phoebe, which
What's the name of the segment?
Could
it
it
be-
be any more trivial?
Okay. Thank you.
according to Phoebe, which of the guys has a jewelry box?
Chandler.
Correct.
This might be too easy.
Again, I have friends that don't like it if I get the answers right. He was actually really mad one day because I almost got 5.
You did get 5.
No, you haven't gotten 5 yet.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Yes, he did.
When?
November 6th, he got all 5.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm keeping track, man, for exactly this reason. Because I knew someone would call it into question.
They hate me.
Question 2.
Yeah.
Which friend is freaked out by people touching their own eye?
Rachel.
Correct. These are too easy.
That's what I just said.
Question 3. Who is the only friend Joey hasn't kissed?
Let me think about that.
Thinking.
Audio podcast.
I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, I'm thinking right now.
It's fine when he does it to people, but you do it to him.
Only thinks in silence.
There's only so many of them.
Chandler.
Nope.
I don't know.
Monica.
I want to say in the episode where they did like the future thing that he kissed her, but okay.
Question 4. When the friends were playing a game of catch, who dropped the ball?
Well, they said Chandler was a dropper, but Rachel actually grabbed the ball and set it on the table. I don't know, Rachel.
Phoebe.
Damn it.
Question
We're
5.
getting happier now.
Which friend heard Ben speak first?
It can't be Ross, right? That'd be the obvious one.
No, it's not Ross.
I don't even know who they were referring
Rachel.
to. So. Correct. 3 out of 5?
Yep.
And
Yes, sir.
We said which one was the hardest deck? Was red the hardest?
Blue.
Blue.
Blue is
Yeah, he got 1 out of 5 for Blue.
Ooh.
Back in October.
Yeah, Blue's like, who guest starred on, some fucking actor's name? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't think that we're not mad that you guess them right. We're always rooting for you, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. Alena was trying to help me.
I knew the last one.
She goes, I know this one.
Get it right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we did an existential question, and I was going to do like that from that 100 questions list, but I don't want to get too many existential questions in for the night unless.
Thought you said we had loads to talk about tonight.
We did, but then our call-in guest isn't picking up his phone.
And you left.
Thanks, Bishop.
And you left a game at home.
I did, but I do have. Well, we got 10 minutes left for a break. Oh no! I started way earlier.
Yeah.
All right, so let's Cory. I have some videos. I have some videos that I made a couple of days ago using this app that I found, and I've put them on the Dropbox site and numbered them in the order that they should be played. So I'm counting on Cory to try to do this here. And essentially, the app is called Reface, and it was a free trial that took advantage of to start to get some to try to use our pictures to try to put us in those action scenes
Oh God.
from the movies.
Oh, wonderful.
I got these last night, and I was told I couldn't watch them, so I have not seen any of them yet.
Fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic. So I believe I started here with Joe. Number 1.
Cory, you're going to
So,
have a sound fuck up or what?
well, without the mic over here, it might not be the greatest, but I can try to turn my mic down.
Oh.
Are
that's
we
right.
going to be able to hear it, though?
Yeah, you guys will be able to hear it from my. Speaking of which, as long as you guys can hear it, because due to the fact that there's music in it for copyright purposes, we're gonna have to cut this out once we put it onto YouTube, and onto iTunes.
Right.
So,
Do you want to just play with no sound?
well, no, because there's talking in it, right?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
So
Okay.
no, we'll play with sound.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, apparently it pops up over here. Hang on.
Oh, man.
Why does it do that?
I don't know.
All right.
Is that supposed to be Joe?
That is Joe.
It is Joe. You could tell him more in a couple of them more than others.
Yeah, it looks weird. It looks like they only take his eyes or something.
Yeah, I can see that. Uh-oh, so unprofessional.
Yeah. Come on, this is your first time.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, no.
Why don't you just make that window bigger, or is that not how it shows up on the video?
I feel like this is like how a grandmother would navigate a computer.
Yeah, I did not realize it would be this much work to play videos.
I don't think it is for a normal person.
Earth, the free trial.
Yeah.
I
definitely.
had a blast making it. But so thanks for driving the ship, Cory. I'm sure that kind of sucked to have to play all those back to back. But
That's all right.
all right, we're gonna do a Schnozzcast shot here in a second. Danielle, cover your mouth.
I'm not on the thing anyways. Oh, shut your face.
We're going to do a Schnozzcast shot here, and then we're going to take a break for about 15 minutes. When we take the break, you'll hear interlude music with some friends of ours who are going to remind you they're going to be right back. So you don't have to shut the page down. Just hang out, listen to a little bit of music, and we'll be back in 15 minutes. But first, let's see if we can do a shot here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. Your shot's behind your computer, buddy.
All right.
Time to relight that fire, Bob.
Oh, hair of the dog, baby. Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. That you know what that tastes like? You know what that tastes like?
Whatever.
A bad decision.
Tastes to me like when Popeye gets his spinach. I feel like coursing through my veins.
What?
The first one, it's always that way. My, what wonderful festive background we have for the live stream. How did that get done?
You're welcome.
How did that get done from someone so hungover today?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Hang out, enjoy the music, and we will return.
We've been live.
Okay, just checking. Welcome back to the second half of episode 103 for Schnozzcast. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm gonna, while we were on a break, Cory, I did get a voicemail from Todd Dillon. You want me to try to get him again?
Yes.
All right, let's get this rolling. Second attempt for Mr. Todd Vincent Osborne Dillon.
You clearly don't listen to messages.
No, I did not, sir. You were on the Schnozzcast. We are live. How are you?
I am doing okay. I'm actually on the road, so I can't stay on long.
Oh, that's fine. We only wanted to bring you on just real quick, just to put Cory.
I get another visit tally.
That's right.
So,
you son of a bitch.
So
yes, that's
Todd,
right.
the important question: there's a place out by you, Everett, Washington, and
Yes.
after looking it up, it says it's only 31 minutes from Seattle. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, because Danielle and I are going to definitely have to take a visit out to see you because there's a Funko That's where their headquarters is located in Everett, Washington. And
Nice.
yes, and you can build your own Funkos, but the only way you can do so is by going to their headquarters. So
Nice.
we will be coming out to see you, and we may need a place to stay.
You done. You didn't even have to ask. Just tell me when.
Well, that's good because we already booked the tickets when you didn't answer the first call. So
Yeah, he's not going to go out and see you because you're a great friend. He's going to go out because he can buy toys
Yeah,
anywhere.
does that hurt, Todd?
Get free lodging. I get it.
We already talked about coming out to visit Todd's house, though.
That's true. That is true.
Todd, and don't worry, you won't have to make breakfast or lunch, maybe just dinner.
I'll be delighted to cook them all.
All right. Well, if you want to, I mean, no one's twisting your arm.
Todd Dillon has an awesome ninja foodie to make fish sticks in, Corey.
Oh, I'll put on my egg game is going to be on.
Oh, the big green
dude.
egg game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big green egg game.
All right.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that. So, Funkos and cooking with Todd.
Pardon?
I said Funkos and cooking with Todd.
I like the sound of that weekend.
What's Uncle Todd?
It's actually pretty promising, Big Todd, because he could have just said, "Hey, Todd, I'm gonna email you my picture. If you could just drive down to Everett, Washington, and give it to them and have them make me a Funko." He's actually talking about coming out to see you. That's pretty cool.
That is very cool. I'm excited.
Apparently, the rest of us are not invited, so enjoy your trip, Cory and Danielle.
They're everybody on the crew.
There's what? You cut out.
I said there's a perma invite for everybody in the crew.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Love you, buddy.
All the Schnozzers except for Anton.
You know what? And if we're all coming out, we might as well just pack up the podcast gear and do a podcast for
I
you.
love it. Exactly, a remote podcast. I love it.
No, Todd's already got like a home office set up with all the equipment he needs to podcast from his compound.
I don't. You can actually help me get what I need to get.
I thought you had
Mary's
that
been
stuff
wanting me
ready to
do-
go.
I had some stuff for some voiceover work that Mary wanted me to do, but I never ever got going. Hey,
You can hear Mary in the background. Yeah.
I know.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Bob.
All right, well, we'll let you guys get to where you got to get to. Thanks, buddy, for picking up the phone. Sorry I didn't listen to your voicemail.
No worries. Actually, like I said, we were on the highway. We're headed out to Colorado.
Oh, man.
Well, have a safe trip, sir.
Thank you, sir.
The Lone Star State.
What?
I think you got the wrong Lone Star. But that's okay.
We love you, TD.
Love you guys, too. I'll talk to you later.
All right, brother.
Bye.
See ya.
So before we came back from the break, your Uncle Mike was in the room asking when we were going to be back on. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything on air while we're recording this. But
We are an explicit podcast.
Well, I get that, but I don't want to say anything about.
Is he also saying, "Please call me"?
No.
No.
Oh, good.
No, just making comments.
I see. Yeah, I see.
Probably
a lot of
they're
text
they're,
on
pro-
the
they're
screen.
probably very appropriate comments.
Yeah, they're not. That's why I'm not reading them.
Oh my God. Okay,
So thank you, Michael J.
Corey, what do you say we jump into gentleman's agreement?
We can do that.
All right. Alena, are you familiar with the podcast and what gentleman's agreement is?
He thinks if he says your name fast that you won't notice that he's still fucking it up.
Right. Yes.
It's Alena. Alena.
Thanks for.
Yeah, no problem.
what I said.
He's like, well, I'll think
That's what I said.
I'll think as long as I start with an A and just trail off, she'll respond.
Why you got to stand in the back?
I stab you right in the front, my brother.
Do you know what we're doing here?
No, please tell me.
Okay, I'm going to let Danielle explain it.
Well,
She does a great job.
real quick, Bob.
No,
There-
I'm not
there you
doing it
go.
because I'm not in the picture.
That is fantastic.
Oh my goodness! Why does it look slightly pixelated?
That's
Oh no, the feed's been looking that way all night. It's not on here, but okay.
It looks great.
Yeah,
Looks fantastic. I'm so happy you did that. Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right. Over on the Selesky/Finn side of the table, did anybody watch your movies?
I did.
All right, let's go right over to you, Danielle.
Wait, but Daniel's got to explain the gentleman's agreement.
No, I'm
She
not
just
in the
said she wasn't.
picture. I'm not explaining it.
Okay, so gentleman's agreement for those who don't know, and for basically it's we started going to the bar, hanging out, and giving our input on like a movie or something we might have watched, but there was nothing to hold anyone's feet to the fire to say like
we'd be like, hey, man, you should definitely watch this movie. And he'd be like, yeah, go fuck yourself. And no one would ever watch it. So gentleman's agreement is we shook hands one day and we said, okay, it's going to be a segment on the podcast. We're going to pick a movie or a show, and by next week you have to watch it. And we want to know your review on it. So it could be something that, like me, I've never seen Star Wars. So technically either one of them, but it would be from him. He could say, you know,
I've seen it. It's just Cory who hasn't seen it.
he could say,
Well, and you.
too bad, you're going to see it now. And I would absolutely have to. So that's the premise.
I have heard this segment.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't realize there was a title to it.
Well, thanks for letting me finish the whole description.
Now, it wasn't for her. It was for the crowd.
Good.
Danielle, what'd you have to watch?
I had to watch Open House.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Who gave it to you?
Nick.
Excellent.
Was it too scary?
No, it was stupid.
All right. Danielle's review, everybody.
Yeah, there were a lot of people that didn't like that movie.
I didn't like it because it never, like, there's never a point where you see who the person is that's doing all of these things.
You just keep guessing.
No.
All right, so 30
it's
second
dumb.
30-second synopsis. So 30 seconds, what's it about?
It's about a family who goes and lives in this house out in, like, the middle of nowhere. And they have an open house on Sundays, so they have to be out of the house. Well, they think that somebody may have come in and, like, stayed after the open house has happened. And there's just a lot of weird things that go on. And
This is a horror movie, though.
it's not really a horror. It's more like a thriller.
Yeah. Okay, I'll up the ante next time. I was trying to mild.
I just didn't like that you
That
never
you
know.
never saw.
Yeah, you never see who it is, so you don't know who it actually is. So that I didn't like that. The person I thought
Hey,
it
Nick-
was ends up getting killed. So
Nick, you miss 100% of the shots you never take.
That's true.
So
That's true. Michael Jordan.
yeah.
it's Wayne Gretzky, actually.
Damn it.
Michael
We're
Scott.
not,
Michael
we're
Scott.
not a sports podcast.
But yeah, I'm sorry, I was not a fan.
Yeah, there were a lot of people that weren't based on the reviews.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go right over to Cory then, and he can give the other shitty review from that table.
Yeah, I had The Thing from you, starring Kurt Russell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Not a fan? Okay.
No, it was filmed 92.
82.
82. Whoa, shit, I was way off. So yeah, I mean, and obviously, you know, you can appreciate effects from back then because back then they were, you know, up to date, and I'm sure they were amazing back then. But watching a movie today, I don't think those effects in that movie have aged well.
You don't think so?
No, not at all.
I think the same guy who did the effects for American Werewolf in London, which I think I signed to Nick Bader once upon a time,
Yeah.
also did the effects in that movie.
And one of the things too I meant to look up was what fucking budget they were working on, because like all the gunfight scenes, I think we could have filmed better down here.
Well,
We're not having any kind of gunfights down here.
it was just your cheesy classic like
Yeah.
boom, and like nothing came out of the weapon. Like yeah, it was really really horribly done in that
So
aspect.
this is John Carpenter movie, and John Carpenter did Halloween. He's done a lot of, I guess back in the day you probably would have called them like B movies. So yeah, the budget was probably not very much at all.
Yeah, it shows.
And now is that Mary Ann Carpenter's brother?
Marianne Carpenter.
What was her name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
That died, the singer and the Carpenters.
Karen Carpenter.
Yes.
Marianne.
Okay, all right.
Is that her brother?
It's like Mary
No,
Ann
it
sound
is
like an
not.
old name to say.
Oh, okay.
Her brother was in The Carpenters with her.
Merry Christmas,
Not a film
darling.
The one funny takeaway from it though for me, every time Kurt Russell was on, he did look like to me Chuck Norris with a little bit of Down syndrome.
His
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
when he grows a beard.
There's not. It's
that's
just
a tremendous beard he's got when he grows it out. He was a young man back then, obviously, but
yeah.
Cory used to be able to, but it started to thin out as he got older.
Oh, you know, that and wearing a face mask all the time doesn't help. But
that's true.
And the ending with the closing statement to the thing of just fuck you.
Yeah.
And then the movie kind of ends. So it just abruptly ends after like shortly after that. I'm like that was
No.
yeah it
30 seconds.
No.
yeah him and the other guy
Yeah. Okay. So you did.
yeah I
see
see,
that. Okay.
but it might as well just ended when he killed the thing, and that was it. So terrible ending.
Okay. So I have a question. When I assign a movie to somebody and they don't like it, do I just not say anything and just let it?
What do you mean?
No,
do not say anything.
You can retort.
No, you can say that you don't like it.
No, I wasn't
Or
going
like-
to say I don't like it.
Oh, trying to come back from his not liking your movie?
Yeah, like, can I say something here that would be like, I get that Cory didn't like it, and that's fine.
Right.
We've always operated that way. Like, if you don't like the movie, you don't like the movie. But if I don't say anything, then everybody else goes like, okay, don't ever watch that movie. And I feel like I want to say like,
No. If people want to see an hour and a half of shitty cinema, they can definitely go.
Oh my god.
Go watch it. I mean, please do.
there's a lot of movies out there that have like that 10 Little Indians plot, right? Where you've got a cast of characters. Exactly. 10 little a cast of characters that's all in one location, and then something is introduced, the MacGuffin or whatever you want to call it, that starts lopping them off one by one. And this is one of those types of movies.
Yeah.
Like, can they survive long enough to make it out of there alive? And you know, who's the bad guy, who's the good guy, and that changes from like minute to minute.
And who's the boss? Tony Danza.
Yeah. Who's your daddy?
Okay, that's weird.
So,
Greg?
okay, that's cool. I mean, I gave it a shot. I thought you would like it. Not a big deal. I think we were going with like a Kurt Russell theme from last time we did assignments, and I'm like, oh, The Thing. That's what I'm going to go
When
with.
were we going with Kurt Russell?
I'm sure I'd like it,
Because
Bob.
the movie that I got was Christmas Chronicles.
Oh, yes.
We had been talking about Kurt Russell earlier.
Yeah.
That is correct.
And then
Okay.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he was part of the conversation even before we did Gentleman's Agreement. So
Gotcha. Makes more sense.
you want to do your review? I'll get you.
Yeah,
a beer.
thanks. Hey, Rubeus, please. Yeah, so I had Red Dog from Cory, which basically, for people that don't know, it was a movie about the Red Dog Saloon in wherever the hell it was. Where was it? Where was it located?
Fuck, I can't even.
Wisconsin or somewhere.
Some podunk state.
Anyhow, Red Dog Saloon, that was basically through the years from the 70s and how it was kind of a topless bar and all the trials and tribulations they went through. And it was told through from the perspective of the dancers, the bouncers. It was a documentary series, the bartenders and everything. And apparently it was just a wild fucking place. And I won't spoil it if people want to watch it, but yeah, it was definitely a good pick. A lot of swearing, a lot of smoking, a lot of drinking, but definitely very interesting. So thank you, Cory.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Bob,
For
handing me a Rubeus. And what was your gentleman's agreement?
mine was the Christmas Chronicles.
Who gave you that?
I did.
Danielle did.
I never. Did you really have to ask that?
I mean,
yeah.
Oklahoma, Nick.
Sorry.
Oklahoma was the location of Red Dog.
Okay. I thought you
I
were
was
gonna...
getting a beer, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening.
It's our safe word.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, where the winds go sweeping across the plains.
All right, so Christmas Chronicles. It's Kurt Russell in a Christmas movie. Oh, that's what we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
It was. You said Kurt Russell was thinking about quitting acting.
Yes, after doing the Christmas Chronicles 2.
Yeah, I said that he said Santa was going to be his last role.
Yes.
Yeah. So are there two
and
Christmas Chronicles
Yes.
movies? Or
They just
three?
released one this year.
And Cory
There's just 2.
Okay.
And Cory said if Jay-Z offered him to be in a movie, he would come back from retirement.
No, I said. I said if Tarantino offered him something, he'd come back. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, well, same thing.
Jay-Z and Tarantino.
Hand in hand.
Oh, okay. I liked it. You know what? The first 30 minutes, I was like, this is a bunch of bullshit. But when was the first one made? Like 3 or 4 years ago?
I think 2018
Okay.
or 19. I can't remember which one.
Yeah. So there's these two kids in a relationship, in a family, and then spoilers. The dad drops out of the picture. Like, they don't say why, but he's just gone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Happened.
It is weird how they don't really talk about like what happened for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like you never see someone in a movie. Uh-huh. That's weird.
What is he talking about?
Because I said they don't see the person and you don't see the
Oh, in
killer in
Open
the
House?
movie. Yeah.
I hate movies where they don't inform you about certain things.
I I just wanted to know what his character was. Like, was he?
It sounds like this movie had some of those things going on as well.
Definitely did. I was like, what happened to
not
the
the same.
dad? So
They tell you what happens to the dad eventually.
Don't you furrow your brows at me,
Yeah.
Danielle.
So it's probably because it was made in 2018 and the kids are that sort of like, would you call them millennials?
Yeah. Well, no, I think they might be.
Whatever the next
Z, Gen Z.
Z.
Gen Z. Just that way of
See?
talking
Yeah.
where I'm like, you fucking brats.
How do they
Like,
talk?
I
How do they
can't-
talk?
Like
I
assholes.
can't even, they just basically are assholes. To each
What?
other.
Is that how they talk?
A lot of that shit.
Like upward inflection? What do you mean?
no,
No, Danielle does that.
Shut up.
Danielle's Gen Z though.
No.
I'm technically a millennial.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That
We
means-
covered this.
Remember,
Did we?
remember Letterkenny? Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, just a quick reminder for everybody too. That's a new season on Christmas Day.
December
Yes.
26th. No, 26th.
26.
26th.
It comes out
Okay.
on Crave on the Christmas Day, but you have to have Crave.
Yes.
It comes
No,
out on
Carrie,
Hulu
no.
the next day.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing on the 26th. After the first 30 minutes, though, I was like, okay, I get why Kurt Russell did this movie. It perked up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah,
not
it's
for
real
Kurt-
sad for a while.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Sounds great.
I was
It
crying.
was. It was a good
But I
movie.
didn't give
It's
up, and
cute.
I stuck it out. And after 30 minutes, I'm like, all right, I get it. I like the movie. Is it something that I would like buy and put in my like yearly Christmas movie rotation? Probably not. But
I'm not offended.
I might watch if he's also in number 2. I might watch that one.
I did. I liked number 2. I thought it was like a little
Christmassy?
bit of a better storyline. No.
Oh, so family members don't die?
No, there's no dying.
That's great.
Nobody dies.
That's my watermark for a good Christmas movie.
right.
Yeah.
Nobody dies. in
People
it.
perishing left and right.
Yeah. It's dropping
No,
like flies.
the second one I think was a little better.
Like if The Thing was a Christmas movie.
Yeah. We can only hope.
So, yeah, so I liked it. Thank you for the assignment. I never would have watched it otherwise, which is the whole point of Gentleman's
Right.
Agreement.
I thought of anybody you would enjoy it. So
I liked it.
Thought wrong.
he did like it. He said.
All right, so the algorithm has, we've got new picks here. I have Nick, Cory has me, Danielle has Cory, and Nick has Danielle.
I hate when I get Cory.
Why?
Wonderful.
Because it's so hard. We watch so much stuff together.
I mean, the odds are that one of you is going to get the other one every week.
that's true.
But the two of you need, Nick, back me up here.
What?
The two of you need different interests. You need to each be bringing something back to the relationship.
We have different interests.
No, you're both like lockstep on Funkos and Costco. Like you need something
He
else.
doesn't
that you're
like
bringing in
Costco
that-
like I like Costco.
They need something else to do on his off days
That's yes.
other than fucking go shopping.
Fuck and go shopping. Yes, that's the
Yes,
thing.
exactly.
All
Every
right.
time I call them, they're, we're just leaving a store. I'm like,
All right, Cory, you got me. Any thoughts?
You have Skin
Mail.
on Hulu.
Skin?
Yes. Oh, it is.
Is it a movie or a series?
Documentary.
Of course it is. Okay. Got it.
Ooh, I do have one for you.
Go ahead, Danielle.
Gone Girl.
Oh.
good luck, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, asshole.
Have you seen it? Nick?
Do you even know
No.
what it's about?
No, but it sounds
I've seen it.
horrible.
It's not.
good
It's a
movie.
great movie. It's a thriller. It's with Ben
When
Affleck.
the two girls in the room are like, oh my god, no, it's great. I'm like, yeah, it's probably not what I want to
it's a
see.
it's a thriller. It's not a chick flick.
It's a
Well,
thriller.
I hope
Nick.
that they disclose everything that's going on in that movie.
Hey, Danielle, who's the actress that plays his sister in the movie?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's the movie where I kind of got fascinated with her. Like she's pretty incredible.
That movie is really good.
And I started like watching a bunch of other stuff that she did.
Just so you guys know, too, for like the past maybe year and a half, every time we've had nothing to watch, she's like, how about Gone Girl? I'm
he
like,
won't fucking watch it.
eh.
But that's Cory, because it's Cory in a
Yeah.
nutshell. If you push him like that, he's just gonna not want to watch it just on general principle. Even if he's like, oh, I'm kind of interested in that plot.
Her name's Rosamund Pike.
No, not her, not Ben Affleck's wife, Ben Affleck's sister.
Sister? I don't know what her sister's name would be.
Well, that's kind of what I'm. I started by asking, who is the actress that plays her?
I know, but her name isn't like that.
Her name isn't like what?
It doesn't. She doesn't.
It
have
doesn't
the same,
sound like Rosamund Pike.
Oh, here it is. Carrie Coon.
Carrie Coon. Yeah, she's fucking outstanding. She's really, really good. That's my plug for Carrie Coon. Okay. So, Cory, you got Gone Girl from Danielle. Cory gave me Skin on Hulu. Nick, you got Danielle, right?
Yes, I do.
What do you got?
You gotta watch Stigmata.
Stigmata. Okay, what's that on?
You may have to rent it. I think it might be a full thing on YouTube, but I'm not sure. Cory, you said you saw it, right?
Stigmata?
Yeah.
I don't believe I've seen Stigmata.
What? You're probably gonna have to watch it with her.
Oh, great. Two movies to watch.
Yeah, I think Cory will like it.
It says watch now on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know, but you probably shouldn't now because we're on a podcast.
I was looking up where to find it.
Oh.
Jackass.
Wow,
Jackass.
I'm getting there.
Salty.
It doesn't have a very good rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm
No,
not sure that's why
has
Nick
1
assigned
star.
you anything.
Oh, Lori gives it her backing.
thank you,
For
Lori.
Stigmata?
Yeah.
Huh.
Were you not aware that she's seen Stigmata? Have you seen it?
No. I haven't seen it.
That
Why are you
is the
giving me horror movies?
that is with Ben Affleck, isn't it? Is he in that, Nick?
Sure.
No.
Is this a Ben Affleck theme?
Yeah. Going Kurt Russell to Ben Affleck. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Yeah. So good movie.
All right.
Good movie. Nick, you got Big Night.
I'm sorry.
Big Night.
Okay.
You may have to rent it.
I felt like that was Todd Dillon's nickname in college.
It was not. His college. I'll leave it to Phil Anton to tell you what his nickname in college was.
Oh man, Chunk.
Yeah, I unless you want to come over, unless you want me to drop you off a copy or you want to swing by and pick it up on the way to work.
I'll just rent it.
Okay.
I want to come to your COVID den.
I don't have COVID.
Yeah, your girlfriend's son does.
They're at their house.
I mean, that's the trail.
Up to
That's the trick.
That's the trail. You were making out with her the day.
It's
Moving on.
It sounds like Bob's going to also be watching Stigmata because apparently Lori does own it.
I feel like I have Stigmata now.
I think you guys are going to be doing a Zoom call watching Stigmata together.
You think so?
Looking out the window. When will our hearts meet?
That would be a hell of a way to watch
When
a
will
movie.
I touch you?
Oh, for God's sake.
Because she's in quarantine.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Doing good? Okay.
So should we also give Alena a movie and we can have her call? We can call her next episode and see what she thinks of the movie, like we did with Greg.
Who's going to assign it?
Anyone.
All right. Why don't you tell us what are your favorite types of movies that you like to watch?
I feel like I like all of Danielle's movies.
So Christmas comedies. Christmas comedies then?
Oh God, all of Danielle's movie. So you've got Disney Plus then?
Yes.
Do you-
Oh my God, there's 2 of them.
I just watched a good movie on Disney Plus. I think you probably like it too.
Too bad. I get to fish. She's my guest.
Okay.
Well, then go
this is
ahead.
going off the rails.
Then Danielle, give her your pick.
Yeah,
is
go
there
ahead.
a Kurt Russell movie on?
No, it's not.
I got one on Disney Plus we can give her.
What is it?
Why'd you say it
Well,
like
yeah,
that?
that's really creepy.
That was very
Computer
creepy.
wore tennis shoes.
He
He was like 19 years old.
Oh, I
I
haven't
can
seen
give
that
her
one.
on Disney Plus.
No, I just watched Godmothered. Did you watch
Godmother?
That sounds
Godmothered?
really
Yeah, I'm not seeing
intriguing.
that.
It's really cute.
Well, there you go. Alena.
Don't
That's-
you guys aren't gonna like start hanging out or anything. So
Oh my God.
worlds would be colliding
Why can we not hang out?
Yeah.
because she's no.
Because she's your friend.
Yes,
She can't
that's
be
what
my
he's-
friend.
That's what he's saying.
Yes.
No, you have to understand that is how that goes with Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which somehow
Worlds are always kept separate.
That's right.
When I tell Nick, like, oh yeah, when I talked to Tony the other day, he's like, wait, what? You talked to Tony without my permission?
Talking is fine.
Eh.
If they're like, oh, we met up at the bar one
You
night.
realize he lives really close to us, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't care.
So we could hang out all the
He
time.
totally cares.
No.
He does
Yes, he
care.
does.
That's a code.
Hold on. Cory Selesky told me that he was the most annoyed when Tony sent him a picture with his arm around his girlfriend, and Cory was not there.
Yeah, because I was at the bar with my friends and Tony was there.
He was like, that was really fucking annoying. So I think you are of the same feather as
No.
me, sir.
No, not even close.
I
Yep.
feel like it's different.
It's not different.
Yeah, I think it is.
Nick doesn't share friends.
This is true.
It's really that I need to be there. You
That's
should not
part
be
of it.
doing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing things fun without me.
FOMO.
If you want to talk to me and say like, "Hey, we would like to all get together. We hope you're there," then yeah, that'd be fine. But if you were just like, "Hey, here's Danielle's like, oh, this is me and Alena hanging out at the bar somewhere," I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
We should totally do that and send him a picture.
No,
It's happening.
No, they shouldn't. Oh,
As soon as the bar's open, that's what first thing we're doing.
I don't think she's taking kindly to you
we just watched.
restricting her
We
activities.
just watched Chris Krungle on Netflix or on fucking Disney together.
Chris Krungle.
I don't know.
Some
He's
stupid
making up
fucking
some shit.
thing on Disney. It's so good. Yes.
Hey, off topic, but isn't there a Krampus movie that you can assign to
There
Danielle?
is.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. It was
Oh my god!
somebody
For
gave
next
it
week.
as a white elephant gift at my work Christmas party a couple of years ago.
Did the person watch it?
I think so.
Caddy Wampus.
No.
Krampus.
Krampus.
Oh, yeah, mine was ridiculous.
I don't know if it's like Dutch,
It's like a
Dutch
cra-
legend or
yeah.
something like that.
It's really creepy looking.
Like if you're not good for Christmas, the Krampus will get you.
the like cover of it
If
was
you're
really
not good for
creepy.
Christmas, having a good time.
I am.
But these glasses look slightly empty, Bob.
We do.
I'm not your fucking waiter or your barmaid.
Yeah, he wanted to say boyfriend.
He did.
His lip quivered,
Yep.
but he's like, I don't know what's
Waiter?
ever going to happen down the road. I can't say no to that right away.
You never say never. I mean,
I'm not your waiter.
do you want me to get you a shot? Is that what you're
Please. It's such a labyrinth of, octopus tentacle cords to go through.
Are we going to make sure he uses the pouring station?
Oh, he will use the pouring station.
I didn't say it.
Right over here. I did. No, when you're off, we don't talk to people that are off mic. So,
Yeah.
so anyhow, yes, my house does look very festive. Thank you guys. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Really appreciate that. But yeah, I did this today. This was this little Christmas background thing. Cory demanded it.
He demanded it.
Yeah. All right, Nick, if you got some time tomorrow, can you do me some kind of Christmas background for the... I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, because he hates so much being asked things.
No, I just wanted to lay and do nothing all day.
You realize I asked you this yesterday before.
You asked me at like, what, 5 in the morning while we were drinking?
No, I sent you a text message at like 4 in the afternoon.
No, I'm never awake at 4 in the afternoon.
Yes, please.
Oh, no, that station. I didn't use that one.
Thank you.
Yes, you should.
No, I mean, we already have dirty shot glasses from Fireball. Why would you not just... I don't understand.
Bob's
He's going to walk them over one by one.
no matter how he pours a shot, you're going to have something to say
Yeah.
about it. It's always going to be wrong.
It's true.
Now you're just going to have Fireball on the inside of your freezer.
Seriously, that's what's going to... No, it's still going to make it to the carpet because he's going to have to walk each one over. Yeah, the idea was to do it over the table.
I just imagined that cup still
It's-
sitting
yeah.
on a deep freezer and him slamming the lid.
I don't know what he's doing. Sometimes I like to get these little cups and pretend I'm a giant and just hold it in my hand. Oh, thank you, sir.
At first, I thought he wasn't going to bring him one.
You better bring him one. I will shut this studio down. Thank you.
Oh, man.
All right, Schnozzcast Schnott.
You know, it doesn't fucking matter where I pour it. He's gonna have something to say.
That's what we were just saying.
Oh, the floor. Oh my. Oh, these tablecloths are. Oh, the freezer. Oh, the dryer. It's covered in alcohol.
Yeah, what a weird thing to not want your home covered in alcohol.
It doesn't matter where I do it.
Bob, this fireball on my driveway, yeah, not acceptable.
You could just not spill it.
Mission accomplished, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Like, what is this red frozen residue around this crab in the deep freezer?
Woo-hoo.
Ooh, that is getting really cold. Sorry, what was that noise again? It's like a fish testing out a worm. Is there a hook in here?
Danielle, if I
Yes.
prevailed upon you to explain to the listeners what pick of the week is, since there's no graphic without your picture in it, could you do that?
I can make one with her picture for pick of the week.
No, because you pick weird pictures of me.
Well, apparently you pick great pictures of the two of us.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I do.
back to that request I just made.
I don't really know how to explain it other than it's just something that we've found or liked or
I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. What types of things can they be?
I don't know.
anything.
I don't know.
Shut up.
I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
You got artwork for that, don't you?
I do.
All right. Cory, I sent you a link too for my pick of the week.
Oh, you have a link for yours.
I do. Thought
Oh,
I
you can't
better
see it on
do
that background.
Yeah, I know.
Why is
Oh.
there a? Oh,
Corey doesn't
I-
like using the white background, so he goes with this so people can't tell what it is.
You can see it.
have we done a quick poll of the people in the chat room if there's anybody left there and what they think of the new backdrop?
Oh, man.
That's
I told you every time.
welcome to Cheech and Chong's podcast.
Yeah, for those still in the room, what do you guys think of the new artwork in the background? Bob definitely wants to know.
Well, I think Nick would want to know since Nick.
Well, I think
procured it.
I think Nick can tell you exactly how he feels about it. So,
It's amazing.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's taken care of.
So I'll start out with pick of the week.
Oh, I kind of thought I already did, but that's fine. No, go ahead.
What did you start out with?
I told him I sent him a link.
Oh, okay.
This is from my buddy in Providence, SOB website called Inspirobot. Just an automatic generate button there, Cory, where you can. It'll give you a little. There you go.
The past is a passable expression.
It's a ridiculous quote on a ridiculous picture.
That's all this does.
That's it.
No demonic possession, no weight.
Give it a couple more clicks.
Yeah.
The ones
is
I
great.
saw were much better than this.
Tell your uncle that your sense of self is an attack on the brain. Do you want to repick?
You've got time.
I might. Wow, this is really letting me down.
Melancholy is the meaning of what this is. None of this is funny.
No, it's not.
This is great.
I can't even read that one.
Only if you believe in the consequences of challenges will you truly experience ridicule.
Gonna have to repick.
Yeah,
Gotta
buddy.
repick.
Yeah, different pick of the week, maybe.
Well,
Why do you
really
keep
want-
going through them though?
Do you really want to wear this prepared?
I'm trying to help you, buddy. I'm
You're not
I'm-
helping me by continuing to
I'm
display
waiting for
what
something-
is not working out.
Oh,
for me.
depression is often like a state of constant fear. Yes, it is. That's exactly
Oh,
what depression is.
this is amazing.
Thank you, Bob. This is very fucking uplifting.
You know
Well,
what?
let's leave it on
Fuck
that one.
I'm not gonna pick another one. I'm sticking with this one then.
Like a sports bra.
Let's see another one, Cory.
No, that's enough of that.
Oh, now you want to close it?
Yeah,
Okay.
terrible idea.
Wow, that was. I guess I should have went with my gut instinct and just started.
Hey, Cory, you're up. Pick of the week. We'll make Nick go last.
So my pick for this week, going back to the blanket themes, since I wasn't allowed to use the Pendleton blanket as my pick of the week, I procured my own blanket from Costco.
A Schmendleton.
Basically.
Hey, it's a Nautica blanket.
Ooh.
Yes,
I don't like it.
it's definitely it's not a winter blanket. It's not the warmest ever, but it's enough for.
You were really selling it.
Well,
This
no,
is
no,
one of
'cause-
those blankets you
'cause
want to wear when it's not very
It's
cold.
like a summer blanket.
Here's where my mind is always at.
Yeah.
That what can I buy to take to Oscoda?
That's where his mind always is.
And this is the perfect blanket.
Why?
Do you need a blanket when you're in Oscoda? Because you typically have no shirt on.
That is correct. But sometimes at night it gets a little chilly.
Well, for that you want a warm blanket.
No.
No, not that warm. Like I had a light fleece I brought this last year, but it just wasn't. It was like a travel blanket. It wasn't very. It was just enough to get your body under.
How was that blanket that you had upstairs when you stayed on the couch?
I couldn't tell you.
You don't know? You have no idea?
I have no idea how.
You folded it up.
I know I did.
It obviously touched your fingers.
Well, I woke up and folded it. That's about all I remember of that blanket. So it's heavy. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So yes, my new Nautica blanket will be my
that's your pick.
My Ascota blanket for this year.
But as a pick, then you're recommending that if anybody's looking for a blanket for a night that's not too cold, they should look to Nautica.
Correct.
Okay.
At Costco.
Okay.
Gotcha.
$9.
Yeah?
Yes.
It was.
Did you look for me when you were there?
I haven't. No, this wasn't.
Oh, different.
Yeah,
different
Yeah,
trip?
I'm going tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, don't forget.
My problem
You're
with
the best. Thank
my
you.
problem, there are very like comfortable, soft blankets, but a lot of times for a man of my stature at 6'1", it just they're not they're not large enough.
He's heightening everybody.
They're
Let's-
they're not large enough, and I don't want my little footsies to hang on the end. You know. Oh, I think I'm getting another star tonight.
Wow. I think next time she comes here, she's going to sit next to Danielle.
Boys versus girls.
Yes.
But yes,
in the past.
sometimes they're not big enough, so I like the oversized blankets. Like there's way too much, like a blanket, a normal blanket when you were a kid.
Which I will say is weird about that blanket that I had upstairs. It is as long as it is wide, which most blankets you don't see. You don't see that.
Okay.
It's gone off the
I have
rails.
a feeling Cory doesn't need that large of a blanket either. He probably like some kind of throw that just this thing is huge.
It was very hard to fold.
It's actually just a slight.
It was.
It's actually
You know which blankets are hard to fold? Ones that are like parallelograms. Those are hard to fold. Squares are generally not hard to fold.
I was hoping parallelogram would come up on the podcast. It's probably just like a bolt of fabric that was cut off from Joanne Fabrics that Cory just. It's completely square.
Cory, put in your notes. That's the title. Parallelograms. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Not even,
All right.
You don't even have to wait for me.
So how big is it? What is it? A 5x5?
My blanket or your blanket?
Yours.
No, I'd say
No,
it's-
his blanket isn't weird like a square like yours. This is probably like a rectangle.
No, but he said this blanket is just as
I thought he
long
was
as.
talking about your blanket.
No, he said this.
No, yours.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, it is square. Yeah, mine was huge though.
So why did you? You knew your blanket was square. What the fuck?
But he said, I thought you were talking about your blanket.
No, yeah, mine's much longer than it is.
Yeah,
wide.
A rectangle.
yeah.
The long blanket I have is a rectangle. It's real big. It's like bigger than that couch. Not the one Danielle's holding. That's a Danielle foot blanket.
Those are called socks.
That's right.
I have socks on.
So you got
God,
two,
I hope
you
so.
got 2 blankets on your feet then.
Those aren't touching my feet. The blanket's not touching
You're not
my
going to be
feet.
barefoot in my home. My home.
Podcast shouldn't be hard. I'm not sure why this is difficult.
Okay, so that's a great pick of the week. So
Thanks.
I think you should follow that up with a picture of your Nautica blanket so that the listeners can go on the page and they can see it.
I will have to take a picture of it because, believe it or not, I don't just take pictures of my fucking blankets at home.
You take all kinds of
Store
blanket
my
pictures.
Cory.
phone.
I think your photo roll is full of blanket pictures and you know
I'm
it.
sure if you Google it, you can find it.
When you
Well, he's got to edit Danielle out of the picture laying on the
He's
blanket.
gonna,
I
right
don't
when
use
this
that
goes
blanket.
to YouTube, he's going to be able to pull that up and insert the picture of the blanket he was
Bob.
talking about. Yes.
I don't
Oh,
use
like
that
the
blanket.
timeless art of seduction.
Yeah. Dan's going, get Danielle out of this one.
So we have given them a lot of ammunition tonight. The Danielle as Gamora.
Oh my God! Yeah,
Video.
They're gonna have
the
sex all
timeless
next
art of
week.
Seduction. Yes.
She's gonna dress up as Wonder Woman. Pose
God,
on.
I hope so.
Pose on the blanket. Yeah, it's gonna be a very busy week.
I will feel with a great sense of accomplishment if that's what my video
I
segment did
sound
for
like
you.
fluffers.
You know,
Do you know what a fluffer is?
When you don't talk very often on the podcast, you have to have gems when you
That's
do
true.
talk.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I don't think she knows what a fluffer is because
Yeah.
we're like all the way over here.
I think she does. She was in the
Still do.
context.
Okay.
We're fluffers for them. That's disgusting.
Virtual fluffers?
I don't.
No, physical.
No. Danielle, remember that?
Working their way up.
Remember that?
What we are, Nick, is sex merchants.
Remember that flat
That's what we
brimmed,
You're
that flat,
merciless.
that flat brimmed red trucker's hat that Cory had, and you said, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
That made him look like Mario.
My Caddyshack hat.
Oh yeah. So anyhow, my pick of the week. Yeah. Now that we're done, because I started and you all wanted to talk.
Well, I said you were going last.
No, I'm not. So yeah, my pick of the week is my pick of the week is. Oh, there we go.
Are you trying to just
They're not paying attention.
extend the suspense?
No, they're not paying attention.
I can still hear you.
Can you?
Don't talk to
I
them.
can.
You're talking to the audience.
Yeah, the pick of
Hang
the-
on your every word.
Pick of the week is alien tape.
Go on.
So
You had me an alien.
yeah, so with Mike, we were putting up 3M hooks like for his rope lights for outside of his house.
Right.
So we had to clean off like the siding and then put this like 3M tape and then the hook. Well, a lot of the 3M ones fell off. So he's like, "Oh, hang on. I've got something that will work." I said, "What's that?" "Oh, it's called alien tape." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah. I don't know. Were you drinking when you bought this?" Because, "Oh, no.
When he makes that
He's
sound.
like, no.
Michael just going to.
Yeah. "Oh, no. You're going to love this tape. I bought loads of it." I said, "Oh, yeah. He's got loads of everything. Everything is loads."
Load is his.
That's his
quantity that he buys.
measurement.
Load,
His
by the load.
any sort of measurement of unit of measurement is always in loads.
Right.
Oh, I've got loads of them. And he says that he overbuys things because then if he needs it, he's got it. And then when he ends the job, whatever it may be, if he's got all this stuff left over, he just sends it back. So he buys lots of everything.
Okay.
So alien tape, it's about an eighth of an inch thick. It's like gummy, like almost. And the whole roll of tape, it's a very thick tape, but it's made of like some sort of like jelly material. And the whole roll, you can see right through it. I mean, it is crystal clear.
Okay.
And it rolls off, it's about the size of maybe duct tape, and then there's a piece of like clear plastic on the outside. And I'm telling you, whatever you fucking put this on, and it's not that tacky, but whatever you put this on, you stick it up and it doesn't go anywhere. And it can hold like 20 pounds. But the coolest part about it, it was like one of those as seen on TV things.
Right.
The coolest part about alien tape is
I think I know.
yeah,
You can rinse it.
Comes
And
off your
reuse
dick.
it.
It comes off your dick.
is that you can wash it and
Yeah.
reuse it. Yeah.
Called it.
You did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I'll start doing research on your picks of the week and totally blow the load for you before you even finish your fucking sentence. So.
You're welcome.
Why are you looking at me? He's
Oh,
the one who
I
ruined
can't.
it.
I can't wait to do that because the person that would piss off the most would be Cory.
Probably.
Me, I could. I'm like, it's just fucking Cory being a jackass. But with Cory, he's got all his notes and everything like that, and I'm gonna do that in the future. Can't wait. But yeah, you can wash it. It's awesome. So, like I said, it holds about 20 pounds, and I should probably be using it down here. I should probably purchase some for some of the stuff that I have up on the wall. That would probably work really well. Alien tape.
Good pick. Can I get it on Amazon?
I didn't check.
Yes, it is for sale on Amazon.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay.
He's over here researching. I'm just looking.
I was trying to pull up a picture to put on.
So that's
screen
the
to show
Cory
everyone.
1-2 punch. Shit on your pick, and then research where to buy it.
I mean, it's an homage for me because I mean, he obviously is taking heed to what I said.
I think he's very interested in some alien tape.
I think he is
I
too because
see.
I could see Cory going, "It's fucking reusable. This is amazing." No, Danielle, hold on. Take the Christmas lights. Wash the alien tape.
Danielle, did you go with a pick yet?
We're bringing it next
I
year.
did not.
All right, do you have one?
I do.
Okay.
If you keep it in long enough strips, you can re-spool it.
Well, let's hear it, Danielle.
Use it for next year.
It's actually an Amazon pick.
Okay.
My sweatshirt is Amazon Essential, but it's very comfortable. It was like a cheap. It was like $20, but it's nice and like comfy, and it's not too like thick. Trying to find a good sweatshirt is hard because you either
Who
get.
are you looking at?
Bobby's making weird faces.
Oh, because you looked
I'm
at
trying
me.
to process what you're saying. I'm not shitting on it. I'm just okay. So it's
So
cheap and comfortable.
Yeah, the brand is Amazon Essentials. I
Okay.
bought a lot of stuff from them, and everything is like good quality. It's not like it's inexpensive.
Did you find it on that group you follow? Wasn't it
It wasn't on there. It wasn't on Simply Sales.
Curiously Coupons with Clarissa and Larissa?
No, Simply Sales.
With who?
Sarah and Alyssa.
I was close.
You're part of it.
Clippy Coupons with Clarissa and Larissa. I think that's what it was called. It's something like that. I
But
always see her
anything-
fucking commenting on it.
Can you find it on Amazon by the brand?
Yeah, it's just Amazon Essentials.
Like, can I search for Amazon Essentials and then?
Yep.
Okay.
And their clothing all pops up.
Okay.
Because I bought a couple of different things now.
Yeah,
I
and
mean-
by the way, Danielle,
What?
you need to be saving for Oscoda, not purchasing dresses to go to weddings in.
We have a lot of weddings to go
No,
to.
you don't.
Yes, we do.
Just take that clicking finger, set it aside for a minute. You don't even open the Amazon
I
boxes.
don't know what's going on here.
Because I bought something off of
It's
Amazon.
not on my feed. It's like, hey girls, something formal, sleeveless wedding dress, for fucking going to a fucking wedding. And she's like, just got it. And I'm like, oh my God. No wonder Cory says there's boxes showing up on the porch all the time.
I've also been buying Christmas presents, so
Well, Cory, you're gonna look stunning in that dress.
Speaking of which, Danielle's box opening problem. I had one package delivered the other day, and guess what got opened immediately by Danielle?
But I think
My
what you
package.
missed out on saying was that her general modus operandi is to order stuff and then not open her own package.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
that
but
was-
she's
that was
opening yours,
a
is
given.
what you're saying,
Yes,
right?
no,
But not her own.
Immediately.
no, I opened all
That's
of them.
Cory. That's a federal offense. Maybe
guess-
you can get her locked up.
I guess
Already
technically
made the report.
her packages, she knows what's in them. Yours, she had to find out immediately.
I didn't know his
What is
name
in
was
that
on
package.
it.
You didn't what?
Didn't see that his name was on it.
What if it was sexy
So you thought it
lingerie?
was yours?
Yeah. Well, okay. So in my defense, I shut up. In my defense, I ordered 3 different items, and I didn't think 2 of them were packaged together because they were all ordered at separate times.
Uh-huh.
So there were 3 packages outside, so I just assumed all 3 of them were mine.
So when you looked at it and
the
said
one-
Mr. Cory Selesky,
I didn't
you
look
thought
at
that
it. I
maybe
just
they got it
opened
wrong
it.
when they
I
were.
didn't look at the name on it.
Right.
I
What
opened
if it had been Corey's new fleshlight and you
Yeah.
open it up and you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's
Jenna Jameson.
right.
Perhaps, what if it was a Christmas gift that he purchased? for
Jenna
you?
Yeah, I need to
Jameson.
be a little
Yeah,
more.
that's-
That is a dated
Yeah.
reference. I'm not sure.
I mean,
To be fair, I'm not sure who the modern Jenna Jameson reference would be,
Right.
but I know
Sure,
that's
Bob.
old.
I mean, typically he doesn't order gifts that far in advance, so I.
That's not the
No, it's
fleshlight I
true.
have.
Worried about that.
Right.
Betty White is the
Mine's
one I
got,
have.
mine's got B. Arthur on it
Why did we both go to Golden Girls?
because that's just what you do. Because we're a yes and podcast.
Yeah. But yeah, it could have been a Christmas gift.
Like
That's what I said.
What if he bought sexy lingerie that he wants to try on for you?
Like I said,
That's a good
he
point.
typically is not the person that buys gifts that far in advance. So,
So he's like a
That's probably true.
Christmas Eve at 12:01 at Walgreens kind
I
of
could
guy.
Totally like
no, the day before Christmas.
walking into the BP going, what do you got on the shelves?
Yeah, hold
Maybe she
on.
could use some 30-weight motor oil.
Hey, hello. Why isn't the photo center open? Can I get an associate over here? You guys said you made blankets, right?
Is that funny, Alena?
Merry Christmas.
I think you guys should do like an unboxing segment.
Oh, we are next week because we got each other gifts.
No, like all the all the things
See, that's what they do
all the boxes
Look
that
at him
arrived
he's
during
just
the
throwing
week.
razor
Oh, for
blades
them?
all around the room tonight.
Yeah.
for them. They should do an unboxing. Well,
There sounds
Danielle's
like
already
there's a lot
started.
going over there.
No,
Yeah, but the excitement of opening them all up in front of a crowd.
And the excitement of
On
committing
an
a
audio
federal.
podcast, opening boxes. That
Yeah,
sounds
Yeah,
like
she's
a,
been waiting she couldn't wait to open the boxes.
Alena,
Imagine
just-
opening them all
Alena, just so you
after
know,
a week.
the
This is a
usual
one-time thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the usual is, oh, it's here, and then it comes inside and stays in the box for 2.5 weeks.
No, that's not true.
You know what's the excitement, Alena, is committing a federal offense. and knowing that you opened someone else's mail and how
I
wrong
was
it
looking
is.
past that part.
Lives on the edge.
Then she looks at Cory and says, "It makes me feel bad."
Alena,
no.
do you have a pick of the week
Alena.
that you can something that you would want to recommend to the listeners?
Oh,
I don't know. I
Well, we've only been doing this last segment for the last 25 minutes.
I was very involved.
Engaged?
In that. Yeah.
And well, I appreciate that. If you had something that you've used or watched or eaten or otherwise experienced, over
like
the last-
a favorite shampoo, like Ridiculously Ruby, that you might use.
or a favorite place to get burritos. That's a pick of the week.
Yeah, that is true.
Sure.
That is.
We've
very true.
had several listeners ask, what is the product you use to dye your hair?
I don't dye my hair. I want to know who said that.
That was Nick making that up.
This has been a particularly cruel podcast for Nick Bader.
No.
It's throwing razor blades all around the room.
Every Reddit gets really
And
mad
everyone.
when people are like, "Oh my god, your hair's the prettiest color. What do you dye it with?"
I mean,
This is natural.
someone did comment on something, but it wasn't hair. That's for sure.
Oh,
What?
You'll see it later.
Oh boy.
okay.
So nothing. Anything that you like? Oh, that I really would recommend that. To
A really
somebody.
good drink you've had.
Sure.
Place you went on vacation that you thought was awesome.
Like recently?
Ever would be fine.
yeah, ever.
I'd go with ever.
Ever
In
in
your
your
lifetime.
life, yeah.
In your lifetime.
Over several decades.
Yeah. Of experience.
Several.
Well, you're not 10.
Oh, here, we'll make it easy. What's your favorite restaurant?
What the fuck?
What's your favorite restaurant that you miss right now during this pandemic that when it's over, that's the first place you'll want to go?
RPM
McDonald's.
steak in Chicago.
There you go. That's a pick of the week.
So tell us about it. What would RPM steak?
Yeah.
Okay. What do they
It's
know?
delicious.
Oh, that's wonderful. What
Rotations per minute.
What?
Rotations per minute.
Revolutions per minute.
come on,
Same-
Cory.
same
He's
difference.
not a car guy.
I actually don't know what it stands for.
What?
It's
Alena.
what's who is the guy? Bill Rancic.
You're asking me your pick of the week,
I
which I
know.
don't, and you're putting
It's
your
just
hand in
good
the air. I don't
food, but I
understand what you're doing.
Juliana Rancic and Bill Rancic. Bill Rancic was the first You're Fired winner.
No, Donald Trump
What?
did the You're Fired.
Yeah, I know,
You're
but what
fired.
show was
You're
that?
fired. That was, no, that was The
He's
Apprentice.
still
Yes.
doing that, in fact.
Yes.
Yeah, fired.
It's a
He was the first
delicious-
apprentice winner.
Yes.
Okay. And his wife is
Juliana.
Juliana?
Who was on E News?
What's his name?
Oh, okay.
Bill Rancic.
I feel bad that I know
So,
much E-News.
so Robert is probably the first R in the restaurant.
Why would
You-
Robert
you're-
be the?
'Cause
his
his name-
name's Bill.
Oh, Bill,
You're
damn it.
onto something there. It is it's the owners of the restaurant. Is
Yeah.
RPM.
But they have like seafood and Italian. I think the Italian was actually the first one,
Yeah,
That's-
our RPM Italian was the original,
and
Okay.
then steak, and now it's seafood. But I've not been to seafood.
but it comes from the last initials of the partners in the venture. The Rancics, Chef Doug
Oh, I would never eat anything from a Chef Doug.
Pasaltes.
Wait,
I'm
say
sorry?
that- Say it again.
Pasaltes?
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you say it with such an
It sounds like
upward
you're trying to say
inflection?
salty with like a P in the
'Cause
front.
Bob,
That's exactly how it's spelled.
Okay.
salties? Why is he saying it like that?
PSAAITIS.
PSA.
Sadis?
P. Oh
It's pronounced phlegm.
no, it's P.
It's a T.
PSAITIS.
Sidus?
Oh yeah, that's the god of the sea.
And the Melman siblings, Jared and Mal.
What are these? Are very unfortunate names.
Their last names.
Poseidus and the Melman twins.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Forgot RJ.
People with horrible names make great food, I guess.
They do.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
especially
so-
Chef Doug.
When was the last time you were there?
It had to have been last summer.
Okay. Special occasion?
Work travel.
Okay. But every time you're in Chicago, you're like, oh, that's where I want to go.
Yes.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's a great pick.
What do you order when you go?
Actually,
Not
lobster.
the steak. Lobster. Okay.
Lobster?
All right.
What?
I can get on board with that.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
They don't have a surf and turf.
No, I can't eat that much.
You know, you can
they
have
a-
lobster here.
I know, but it's so good, and they cut it up for you.
Yeah, most good restaurants.
Do they chew it for you as well?
Restaurants.
It's masticated. back in your mouth.
Like a
They have
baby bird.
Baby
foie
birds.
gras for appetizer.
Oh, foie gras. Yeah.
A what?
Foie gras.
4 foie gras.
That's duck liver.
It's 4 duck livers.
Yeah. All right. So that was
Okay,
pick of the
yeah,
week.
pick of the week.
So, should we rehash some of the discussion that we had last night?
No,
Sure.
I don't think so.
Is it
You
with-
don't.
I think no.
I
We're
should know better.
we're at
Of course I don't.
we're at
I
almost
wasn't there.
we're almost at 2:20. We're about out of time. So
Nowhere near 2:20.
Well, we had 15 minutes of the break.
what's
We
your
also
time,
had-
Cory?
2:06, and that's also with 5 minutes in the beginning and a 15-minute interlude.
Oh yeah, there's not enough time.
There was nothing bad about last night. It was a.
Go ahead.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, do you?
What is that?
What are you doing?
What
Video
is that?
ended.
Apparently, it says that.
Oh my God, man! Have you lost your passion?
Is that a Chef Michael J. or a Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Okay.
So the discussion on the precarious sleeping arrangements that each of us.
I told you we don't
Yeah.
have enough time for this.
I'm getting the sense Nick really doesn't want to talk about this.
No, that's fine. So Cory thought it was fucking hysterical because I told him the other day, that he stayed here. We forced him to stay because he was a little stumbly, and he stayed on the couch. So the next day we were talking, and he's like,
Hey, what was that noise?
I said, what?
Noise in your room.
I said, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Was I snoring? What?
No, it's like a vacuum cleaner. It was like, "Whirr," and then it would go off, and then I hear, "Whirr,"
And I'm like, oh yeah, that was a blow dryer.
Oh, yeah.
And he said,
a blow dryer. What? Why the fuck were you using a blow dryer?
I said, because I was cold. And he thought that was really funny. And I told him, and I had told Bob about this before. So when I was younger, like in middle school, I had a really hard time waking up. 7 a.m. to be like at school or whatever, it was horrible for me. So when I had hair back then, the Chandler part.
Again, I'll say just like I did last night, you have hair.
Right. I mean, longer hair.
Right.
The Chandler part, you'd have to blow dry your hair. Otherwise it's going to be soaking fucking wet, hanging on the side of your head. So I was so tired all the time that I thought I would start using a blow dryer, and I would start to like nod off like while I was standing there. So I thought, well, I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone on this. I'm going to go in my room. I'm going to lay down, blow my hair while I lay down. Well, the next thing I would remember, I'd hear, and then you just hear this loud crash, and of course it would fall out of my hand onto the ground. And so my mom got really concerned, saying that I was going to burn the house down. And ever since, I started associating that sound like people fall asleep with a fan like in their face, So that, the heat and like that wind, like it would make me fucking pass out. So there are times where I'm slightly intoxicated that I will turn the blow dryer on and fall asleep.
I was just picturing him just sitting there in the bed with the blower, like,
But the best,
dropping on the floor.
oh, it would all the time. She was like, "You're gonna start a fire," and I remember my dad used to say, first of all, he could care less about me injuring myself or burning down the home. He just saw money going out the window with the electricity,
Right.
And he was like, they used to always refer to it as you don't need to blow your body. And it just sounded so horrible,
But sometimes you do.
Yeah,
That
just
does
stop
sound
blow drying your body. I'm like, I'm not blow drying my body. I would literally just hold it here, and it would fall out of my hand because I would fall asleep. But yeah, so that's what that was.
Yeah.
And the funny thing, as it may be, is that they weren't very wrong, because I got like a $12 one from Kroger like 3 months ago. And I woke up and it was melted to my sheets.
Oh my god!
Are you serious?
I swear to God. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
This isn't good.
Close call.
I'm like, I should probably write the company and say that I'm going to sue.
for you.
So I bought another
For
one.
you falling asleep with it in your bed. I don't think you.
But the plastic housing is not supposed to melt. It's a blow dryer.
You're not supposed to blow dry your hair
It
in
would
the
be like
bed.
it'd be like the inside of the oven melting.
You need
no,
to
it
look
wouldn't.
for a hair dryer with like an actual like a trigger, so that when you drop it,
Yeah,
it shuts
that'd be
off.
great.
They make those.
That's why.
No,
that's
only
what
the
you
cool option. That's the trigger part. But I did find one
Whoa,
that has
what?
a high heat ratio.
Need. That's not what you
It
need.
doesn't melt. So it's a good one now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you need to stop blow drying your hair in bed.
It's just to keep
Yeah,
me warm.
That's probably
Okay, Bob,
Or
what
turn
was
up the heat.
what was your story?
my story was when I was a kid, I would wake up in the middle of the night and grab my not sleepwalking, like legitimately like wake up, grab my pillow and blanket, and then walk into the kitchen, open the kitchen door, and make a bed for myself, like right in front of the open kitchen.
No, not the kitchen door.
Refrigerator door.
Thank you.
Thank you. Refrigerator door, and just go to sleep there.
You would open the fridge
Open the fridge
and make a bed on the floor
put my pillow and blanket on the floor, and go to sleep. And
with the fridge open.
yeah, and
Nice.
like have the best sleep ever
Because you could look at all that food.
because of the light, because of the cold.
How does
Doesn't
light
the
make
light
you
turn off eventually?
No. It
How
just-
does- how
when
does
the, when the bulb dies? Yeah.
how does the light make you fall asleep? How does light make you fall asleep?
It doesn't
That
keep me
warm-
from falling asleep.
That warm hue of the refrigerator.
But
light.
you said right, you
I
said
will absolutely
you said
fall asleep with all the lights on with no problem.
But
whatsoever.
you specifically said last night and today
Yeah.
the light, the cold.
Yes,
So you're
some
saying it as a
combination of-
positive
Yeah.
like the light is great, like oh my god, there's lights on. Is it like the lights are on, I feel safe kind of thing? Like I
No,
can see things?
I can't even really tell you what it is. Just the combination of the cold and the light from the
Again
fridge.
with the light.
Just saying. What do you want from me?
You still blow dry your hair
was gonna
body
say,
in bed.
Yeah, I do.
your hair body.
Yeah, I have not done this since I was a child.
Well,
but-
so he says.
next time
I
he's
swear to
drinking, I'm
God.
going to open the fridge and put a pillow and blanket on the ground and be like, "Hey, buddy."
I'm sure there's a point where I'd be like,
Now you're-
have you washed the floor today? I might take you up on that.
I'm so
Yeah, I gotta
tired. I'm
explain.
so tired.
My dad would come after I don't know how he'd like get up into the bathroom or something. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Go to bed. Close the fridge. What?
He
All
did.
this electricity we're wasting.
He did say
all
so.
the food defrosting.
Both of our fathers were upset that we were using a lot of electricity, using appliances to help fall asleep. But now I pay for it myself, so I'm fine. But
I'm also fine.
yeah.
Should I choose to do that?
So, I guess the next time, like if you were to have to, that is weird because when you fell asleep at my house last time, that when Cory left you and abandoned you, you were sleeping in the kitchen.
In the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's just fall asleep where you are. It's no big secret. That were you upset that I didn't open your fridge and like lay on the floor?
Well, now I am.
No, that was literally like fall asleep where you were. woke up and everybody was gone.
It was so
So
funny.
all the lights were on. Everything. It was just like, hello. I go outside, look at Cory's car is gone, and Nick is in his room, which I know is locked. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I better call somebody.
Oh, sorry about that one again.
Nah, that's fine.
That was
Good times. Good times.
When's the last time you bought a refrigerator?
That I bought a refrigerator.
Yeah, I was wondering if you just does it like make your decision easier? You don't want to go through like the two versus the drawer.
How amazing would this be to fall asleep in front of?
I have not bought a refrigerator. The refrigerator I have is probably 20 years old.
Bob's,
So it has both doors that open for the freezer and the
all that light, all that light,
It's a top and bottom.
all that basking light.
It's a freezer on the top, fridge on the bottom kind of thing. Yeah.
Bob's
You're
walking
like,
through
"Oh,
home.
I'm saving electricity when I'm drunk now.
I legitimately, I think the last time I might have done this, I was like 11. So it's been quite a
Oh,
while.
you
that's-
should try
It's
it
not
again.
Like,
That's
it's
what he
not
says,
like I
Alena.
look at
Yeah.
refrigerators going like, that'd be a good sleep in front model.
Hey, that's Bob's walking up and down the aisles of Home Depot with a blanket and a pillow. Just look at fridges, guys.
Okay,
Sir,
okay.
can I help you?
Get on board with this
Sir,
one.
can I help you? No, I'm good.
I can get on
Point
board
me
with
to the
this one.
refrigerators, please. By the way, your fridge would be horrible to sleep in front of because it's got that pull-out freezer at the bottom. Like you need the doors, which I guess is where you were going with that.
I see what you were talking about now.
You need the freezer on top, or at
It all
least
makes
like
sense.
at least doors all the way down to the floor model too.
Why?
Because why the fuck would you want to sleep in front of an
Okay,
open freezer?
I'm sorry. Why would you want to sleep in front of an open freezer? Why would you want to
I'm
sleep in
just
front of a
saying,
freezer
I explained
or
to
a
you
fridge?
why. Well, I don't know why.
But cold air
if
falls,
you
so
wanted
wouldn't
to
it
do that?
wouldn't it roll out of the doors?
But you're not getting the same effect.
I don't know what the effect is other than the light.
There's no light either because I'm just opening that freezer door.
By the way, you would hate falling asleep in front of my fridge because it beeps.
Mine does too.
Really?
If the door's open for longer than
Oh,
2
yeah.
minutes, it'll be like beep,
Oh,
beep, 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 beep,
And
beep.
after too
no.
long, the light does go out.
I break that beepy thing. I would break it.
So I didn't mention to you guys last night, but I had a precarious sleeping arrangement myself when I was young.
Okay.
For some reason,
Wait,
at
hold
night,
on. Why did you hold off last night?
just save it for tonight.
Oh, wonderful.
Fair enough. Okay.
Rather than just laying flat on the bed like a normal person would, I would take my pillow and prop it up behind myself on the wall and sleep with my head basically sitting up and the rest of my body laying flat.
That is horrible for your posture. And your neck.
Like a 90
do you have
degree angle.
issues because of that? Like
Probably.
spinal issues?
And if my parents would come in and check on me and you're say goodnight or whatever, they were very freaked out that's how I was sleeping, and they would always try to move me.
They'd move you.
Yeah.
But then
I'd get back up and
in the middle of the night,
put the pillow back up against the wall. And
does he still do that today?
No.
Okay.
I've never seen him do it anyway.
What was the
No,
last time you think you did it? Like 11, 12, 13, something like that?
probably around then, yeah.
Okay.
He sleeps like a grizzly bear now.
How does a grizzly bear sleep? I just imagine it's like in a ball.
No,
like
he's
in a cave.
No, he's like in some hibernation mode. It's not pretty. I thought one time, I'm like, why would someone sleep in a sweater? Oh, no.
He's shirtless.
It's. I don't think it's as weird as much as like as a parent. It would freak me out too, because I remember coming in and like Cecilia would fall asleep on her stomach, but like her arm would be like up the wall.
Maybe she had a question.
It looked like she was right, and I'm like, "What is wrong with you?" And she would sleep like with her head like hanging off the edge of the bed, like
Speaking of which, do we not remember?
staring at the other wall.
Do you not remember the last podcast when Bob had a question? I was literally talking. And he was like,
Yeah, as you do. Sometimes you got a question.
"Did you not say that?" Back to your sleeping arrangement that your parents got together and were like, "We think something's wrong with our son."
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember hearing them talk in the other room, thinking that there was really something wrong with me because I had like a couple of times gone out to sleep in front of the fridge. Like they were beside themselves, like, I don't know what we should do. Should we call a specialist? Should we bring in the authorities? What
Should we
do?
call Maytag?
Right. I don't know. So
Maybe International Harvester has a
Yeah.
representative they can send out.
nothing ever came of it that I recall. So
So you think.
there was that one lost weekend. So yeah, good times.
So there you go. Precarious sleeping arrangements. Danielle,
Yeah.
did you have anything?
No, I didn't. My brother sleeps with his eyes open.
Oh, what?
Shut the fuck
Like
up.
they're like
George or Alex?
Alex. They're like
Like they don't close all the way, or they're
no,
like wide
they don't
open?
close all the way.
Does he still do this?
Yes.
Can he actually close his eyes all the way if he tries?
It doesn't happen all the time. That he, for the majority of the time, he does close his eyes all the way, but he does like the bottoms, and then you can see like the bottoms of his eye. That's really creepy.
No.
I bet there's a name for that.
I think there is. It's not like it doesn't happen
Yeah.
every time he goes to sleep,
Yeah.
Fucking weird. That's
but
what it
it's
is.
really creepy. Especially when he was little, it was really creepy.
What about you? Anything?
I mean, you have to sleep with a fan on.
Yes.
I don't know if I call it a weird thing though.
That's not weird.
That's
pretty normal.
really
Yeah, that's
normal.
pretty normal.
Alena, did you just listen to the things that we gave? Because that's
Well, he had to sleep by a fridge.
That's right. Doesn't
I
even
didn't have to sleep by a friend.
that doesn't even
He
compare to a
chose.
blow dryer.
They call him Heat Miser. Or what?
Mama.
there is a name for it.
What
and
is it?
I'm not even going to try to pronounce it.
Oh, shoot it up on the screen. We'll do it. Or put it in the chat. Something like that.
We do have a double English major here
That's
on the
right.
podcast.
Well, I can give you the first part. Nocturnal.
Partially educated.
Emissions.
Well done, sir. You beat me by 1 second.
I'll text you the word.
As nocturnal emissions do.
What's the word you were having trouble with? Nocturnal?
No. I have trouble with the word I just told you. That doesn't make any sense.
Nah.
There you go. Sent.
Hilarious.
What'd you do? Oh, text?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I assume that's an I in the front.
I think it's an L.
Oh, so it's all lowercase?
It's like a silent
Yes.
umlaut.
Logothamos?
Sure.
It's one of those weird like PHTH words.
Yeah, but that's what the medical.
It sounds horrible. Like
That's
it's
the
not
medical-
something you want. spelled
medical
like that.
term of falling asleep with your eyes half closed.
Half-
Nerve.
Would you
issue.
say they're half or just like enough where you can see the whites of his eyes?
Enough where you can see the whites of his eyes?
But you don't see the pupils, right? Just the whites.
Oh, if you see pupils, fucking stab him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think so. I know it was.
Why is he going upstairs
Yeah.
with a baseball
Because
bat?
Gina's here. Crazy.
the back door alarm just went off.
Oh, okay. Let's throw that anywhere. That's fine.
It was definitely a lot worse when he was younger. Like it was more open. It's
Yeah.
not as bad now.
So when your parents were just like, oh, okay.
It's normal. I mean,
Is it though?
But
it's
remember
like it's
back
got like
in,
an actual.
how old is
Yeah,
your,
it's an actual medical condition.
how old is your brother?
He's gonna be 25.
Oh, he's a young pup. Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess you guys must just had one of those doctors who was like, "Don't worry about it."
I don't think they ever took
Is he
him.
I
sleeping?
don't think they ever
Is he
took him to
sleeping?
the doctor.
Oh, he
for
never
it.
went. Okay,
Not that I know of.
that
I
sucks.
think we just chalked it up to he sleeps weird.
That sucks.
You fucking freak.
All
He's
right,
a little broken. It's fine,
we still love him anyway, though.
right?
All right, so thank you for joining us. We're going to bring it on to episode 103. Please join us next week. We're going to do the 19th, I think, is what we decided on, right?
Saturday, yes.
Saturday, we're going to do, it's going to be our Schnozzcast Christmas party. So we're going to do some gift exchanges. We're going to do some ugly Christmas sweaters and all other sorts of merriment.
Should we put it out there? Anyone that wants to call in or speak with us live, they can do so.
Why would we do that?
I don't know. It's fucking Christmas.
It's fucking Christmas. Whose number are we going to give? I don't know that I want to give my number out to the internet.
We're not giving you a number.
They can
I'm just-
email.
They can email us, and then I can send them the link for Switcher.
Oh, sure, we could do that. That's easy.
Yeah, so anyone out there listening now or in the next couple days, email us at schnozzcast@gmail.com
Yep.
and let us know your number, and we can drop you a link for the Switcher Studio. and
Well,
have you on.
they're not going to want to share their number either. Let's just you could just do it by email and send the link.
yeah, we can send the link any way you like.
Yeah, but it'd have to be the day of.
Yes.
'Cause otherwise, we're going to get a lot like the Chris Bishop treatment we got today, where
Yeah,
dudes are wanting to join the podcast, but then
well, and
when it comes to the moment of truth, they're like, "Nah, I'm not picking up the phone."
well, I guess that's what I'm kind of thinking of too. Like now that I believe the issue's fixed with the Echo.
Yeah.
I've really been wanting to try this out. So
Yeah,
especially because now if it works, then it can just be a free for all of us having people on video chat.
I don't know. I don't like the sound of the free for all.
It's always a
It
good thing.
sounds like trouble.
No, never. Free for alls are always good.
We can't even get started on time, much less just open it up to the wild, wild west of dialing into our podcast.
You got to start somewhere.
Oh boy. Well, this could only end in madness and disaster. So, thank you for joining the rickety, wildly unprofessional podcast that is the Schnozzcast. We appreciate your patronage. Can't wait to see you next weekend. So for Schnozzcast, this is Bob saying, have a great week. Cory,
Good night, everyone. See you on the next one.
Danielle,
See you next week.
Nick,
Have a good night. Be good to yourselves and each other.
and Alena. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All righty.